Nick Kyrgios has become one of the most colorful characters in tennis, as shown on the Netflix Breakpoint. He's become one of the most colorful and controversial figures in his sport, and the life of Nick Kyrgios is rarely dull off the court either. The maverick Australian reached his first Grand Slam final last year at Wimbledon, where he was beaten by Novak Djokovic, and finally hinted at showcasing his undeniable potential. It has been a question long associated with the talented Australian, whether his tennis would one day do the talking. For much of his career his name has been synonymous with controversy. For example, at the 2019 Italian Open, Kyrgios lost his cool on court against Casper Ruud and was eventually disqualified from the match. That decision came after he insulted a fan, kicked a bottle, threw his racket and threw a chair on the court. And even his Wimbledon exploits last year weren't without their moments, as his third-round match against Stefanos Tsitsipas will always be remembered for the ill-tempered behavior of the two players. Both were eventually fined after the match. There was also the famous incident during the final where he singled out a fan in the crowd who he claimed looked like Shed had 700 drinks. But for all his divisive tendencies, away from tennis lies an astute individual. Animal support. Kyrgios has admitted to battles with mental health, and his past use of drugs and alcohol. But diet-wise, he has been strictly veggie ever since 2020, but it's not a sport-related decision. The 27-year-old attributes his choice of food to the devastating bushfires that rampaged through Australia. He claims that seeing the amount of animals killed in the harrowing blazes forced him to rethink his diet. "I've been passionate about animal welfare for some time now," Kyrgios wrote in a post for Athlete's Voice. "I don't eat meat or dairy anymore. That's not for my health, I just don't believe in eating animals." Quote, "I tried a vegan diet a couple of years ago, but with all the travel I do, it was hard to stick to it. Since then I've managed to make it work, and I've been vegetarian for quite a while. Seeing the footage of these animals suffering with the fires only reinforces why I've chosen this diet. When I see these terrible photos, I can't comprehend eating meat." Courting controversy. Kyrgios was once in a relationship with fellow Australian tennis star Ajla Tomljanovic. Things didn't work out there, but it was a later relationship with model Chiara Passari that saw him in the eye of a public storm.